Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today, we're going to be talking about pretty much like a hero spotlight for the character that everyone gets at the start of the game that has pretty much carried my progression since yesterday, since I started the freaking game. And I think that everyone needs to know how crazy this like could actually be progression-wise. For instance, I am here with Zen. He's going to be running the same character that I'm running,
Yep.
and that's going to be Cricket. If you do not know Cricket, Cricket is actually a character that is he's everyone gets him at the start of the game, and his active skill, which is the skill where he activates it after getting 5 energy, is to give nearby 10 by 10 studs allies a shield equivalent to 50 plus 50% of Cricket's damage. So whatever his damage is in game at that time when he uses the active skill will be the amount of shield that he gives everyone around him. And I'm going to put some little things on the screen just so you guys could see exactly how broken this can be for your early game progression and for progression in general. And you could probably be like, but I want to use like assassins. I want to use like fighters and tanks. There are methods for that, but they're not as strong as this defensive method on range units, which are going to help you even better the second you get your unit Jack Frost for free from the battle pass. The reason I say this is because Jack Frost is like one of the most broken characters in the game right now, especially since he is a ranged unit that will sit in the back line, also summoning snowmen and all that other stuff, which is just very, very broken. So yes, he's kind of like a part of this kind of, but honestly, this is more of like you talking about Cricket because this video could get old, and Jack Frost can't be here in like a month from now, obviously because that battle pass will be gone. But he's you don't even need to use Jack Frost. So I'm going to unequip Jack Frost for you guys, and I'm actually going to add in Pinocchio, level 1 Pinocchio, just to show you that this build still works with other characters, not just Jack Frost. So if you are using like characters like Jack Frost right now, good for you. If you're not, you could use characters like him, or you could use characters like Frankenstein. Anyone who has like that back end, who could do back end damage, you're good. And that's the thing. So for instance, we're going to talk about probably should I just show like a good example by actually bringing someone like Frankenstein who's terrible on my team? Uh,
I
I'm not saying
mean,
he's bad. It's
I
just
already
I
have
don't have a good
Frankenstein.
trait on him. I don't have a good trait on him. I don't have any good stats on him. He's just a level 1
But
character.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm on there.
I'm gonna diss him, and I'm gonna bring Frankenstein, and then I'm also gonna be running Fairy. Now the reason you're gonna be wanting to run Fairy is because Fairy is just got one of the best passives to also boost the passive of Cricket. They're all gonna be in the back line. They're all gonna be doing damage. And the best part about this is he grants your allies energy, which allows your allies to perform skills faster. And this is really freaking good for someone like Cricket. Do you actually have a fairy on your roster, Zen?
I do not.
Darn,
I do
dude, that
not.
would be crazy. Double fairy would actually go crazy, but it's okay. Then we're just gonna
I mean,
bring.
I do have my plague.
It's
I have my
okay.
plague doctor, so I'll use that
It's
for
okay.
use.
Well, and then we also have Scarecrow over here, evil Scarecrow, who's gonna be just there as support, making throwing fear on the field. So splash damage, fear, and let's go ahead and get into it. So right now, we are in pretty much the first area. Not first area. We're gonna be going to the what's the next one we got? Backrooms 4. Backrooms are more tanky than anything, and I don't really think we're gonna have a hard time. But this is more of a showcase to kind of show you how you would do this. So first things first, I don't have auto place on. You could use auto place for this. I always start off with 4 crickets, and cricket automatically off rip already has 147 damage. You would obviously use your better starter. Me, I only like putting down cricket because this cricket does have the money legendary trait, which does allow me to gain money as he shoots, which you can see. And
Hey, real
after they pop
boy.
their active skill, they do get that bonus shield right there. Oh darn, Zen's gone. Oh, you didn't load in.
Dude,
Uh,
boy,
there's
nah,
some
that's what I
minor
was trying,
bugs,
that's what I
man.
was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah,
It's
the
okay.
get freaking
We'll do 2
teleported.
clips. We'll do 2 clips. We'll do a quick one where we kind of like showcase the end all be all with like double cricket. And then well after oh wait no darn, you know what, I'm just gonna show you guys like a little clip of this run, then I'm gonna go back and get Zen before we do the next one so it can show double cricket. So as you can see, we do have cricket down already, And then we are going to run with the 5-star cricket. He does do decent damage. He's very solid. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and put down some fairies, and we're going to give them some HP because they are going to die instantly. You don't need to put HP on fairies. You could even start working on your next ranged units, really, instead, and just kind of throw them down. But the reason we want the fairies to activate their skills is so they could activate their active skill and then kind of show off that they could do some ridiculous damage. Now, as you can see, I am doing, I already have 25. In a 2-player match, you only have 25 slots. So you could do like 5 ranged units or less ranged units or even less crickets as you get more units. So I could delete like 5 crickets. Let's say I wanted to get rid of 5 of them. So I'll do like one, well, actually, deleting cricket. The thing is, I don't want to get rid of cricket. He's such a pivotal character to pretty much start stacking defense stats. It's so crazy. Like, as you can see for right here, 10,000 extra shield right there. And just keep adding on, getting those Frankensteins up there, 1,000 damage. They got that shock factor, really good damage. And then we're going to get those fairies leveled up a little bit. Now we have fairies. We're going to get another Frankenstein down. Frankenstein does not have a lot of HP, though. Wow. But that's okay, because it's not about him having HP. It's about having the cricket pretty much stacking this defense, as you can see. So now I'm going to go ahead and head back after. I'm going to go ahead and head back, and we're going to go ahead and showcase Zen and me using cricket at the same time. All right, so now we're back in it. And now we have me and Zen, all 5-star crickets, by the way. Now, as you can see, they are stacking defense already. I also got my fairies down right now. And the fairies are going to be here to make sure that they perform well. You do want to have leveled up fairies, by the way. I just want to make sure that you understand that. Because as you level them up, they will get a lower cooldown. And the more they attack, the more they're going to start popping off their skills. As you can see, some of those crickets... Oh, look at those. Look at how many shields they're popping right now. Like, obviously, Zen, I think, is running, what, a level 1 cricket?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be as drastic of a change as my level 31 cricket. Plus, obviously, I have some different stats on my cricket. But the best way to do this would be stacking as much attack as possible on cricket in order to get even more shield. That means traits. That means, like, your boxes and stuff like that. Because look at this, 20,000, 24,000 right here. 24,000 right there. Their defense goes up, dude. Their defense goes up, especially that back line. Look at that. They're all just stacking defense. They're just spamming. Oh my god, 26,000 over there again. Oh my gosh. And as you can see, this is how you keep stacking. What's up?
You were kind of right about the Plague Doctor being a little too close for comfort.
Oh yeah, he's getting beat up in the front, that's why.
I'm so confused why he's in the front if he's a healer.
Well, because he's a healer for melee type units. That's the problem. You need a shielder for melee type units or damage reduction. Obviously, cricket just makes sure that the backline is entirely safe. And he's a rare unit that does the best job ever. And does good damage too. Like, he's not bad.
So I can't even use Plague Doctor then, because if he can only heal melee type units, then
yeah. I mean, he is kind of in the middle where he's supposed to be able to heal both sides, but healing doesn't matter in the game of Shield. That's the problem. All right, so right here, I'm going to go ahead and put down some CC now, since we already have like a really good kit going on, and that CC is going to be put in Fear. So what Fear does is it actually stops them from attacking. There are stronger variants of Fear, but this is a very cheap and effective variant of Fear, which is also really good for this entire backline build. And then the rest you would do is just whatever unit you have that does damage. And that's going to be like my Frankensteins. So as you can see, now I have a full set of like 5, 5, 5, 10. And they're just going to keep doing damage, putting up shield. And we'll pay attention to some of these dudes. 50,000 shield back here. 50,000 shield. 57, almost 60,000 shield right here. They keep going because as long as they keep attacking, they're going to keep stacking. So it's just like, bro, look at how much shield that is, dude. With double cricket, imagine if we both had maxed out cricket, we'd never die. Maxed out cricket, double fairy. You could say, but assassins.
I think I may have a fairy. She's epic already?
Yeah, she's only an epic. So this is an
Okay,
incredibly
I may
cheap and
have it.
effective team. I see some 72,000 in there, and then we're on the boss now. And the enemies just can't handle this. Like there are assassins that are gonna do like a little bit of damage. We lost a couple. The only thing we really lost was one scarecrow, and then we lost the Frankensteins. But like they weren't really a part of the team at the start of the match, and that's what we need to focus on is getting everyone down as fast as possible, and making sure that they all have their stacks of HP. I mean their stacks of shield. 60,000, 60,000, 60,000, 50,000. Let's see. Anybody who's got like a crazy amount right now? I don't know. There's got to be like a fairy or something that's got a crazy amount, and we already won. All right. Well, we're
Dude,
gonna go
look
ahead
at
and
how many
continue.
crickets there are.
I know we have like 20 crickets. All right, we're going to continue our run, finish up our story mode. We hope you guys enjoyed. Use this method to power farm solo or with friends because either way, this farming method does work and it's going to take you incredibly far in the game. We're going to abuse this as much as we can before the devs nerf it because that would be hilarious if they did that over this video. But freaking, I think that this is obviously a very quality team to really make sure that you understand the fundamentals of the game and show the fact that this game does have incredibly crazy builds and it's so unique. All right, we'll see you guys later. Take it easy and peace.